Hi guys, Clem Macklin here with Neon Rain again. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about SEO misconceptions and where to start. So what kind of brought this on was last week Matt Cutts, and if you don't know who Matt Cutts is, he's the head of Google search quality at Google. But he put out a little video last week talking about SEO misconceptions, and a lot of it had to do with kind of us that are in the industry and kind of how we go about doing our business and how we get rankings on Google and those kind of things. But one of the last things he talked about was how a lot of misconceptions happen with people when they build their site and kind of what they focus on. And so it was really kind of a cool little thing he put out, and definitely worth Googling and just kind of finding it yourself and watching it. But just some highlights from that last part that I thought were a really important takeaway, especially for a lot of people that I've been talking to recently that have a website but haven't done anything with it. It's basically just been an online brochure, don't really know where to start, and basically just are kind of overwhelmed by the whole thing because they know search engine optimization is important, but where do they start? How do they begin? That kind of thing. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. So like the first thing he mentioned was that most people when they first start out put way too much emphasis on link building and rankings. So we know that the rankings when you first start out, you're not going to be found very easily when you first start out. So don't focus on that. And then the other thing he mentioned was link building. A lot of people just go straight into link building and just building as many links as possible and not really focused on where they're coming from and those type of things. Always when you're talking link building, it's about quality over quantity. It's definitely quality over quantity. So those type of things are really things that I see a lot with people, is they focus a lot on these type of things right off the get-go. Where initially what you should really be focusing on, which is my second point, is the end user in mind. So when you're putting your site together and when you're building your strategy, think about the end user. So really focus your content around good quality content. You're in your business. You know what questions your patients or clients are asking you. So really focus content around those type of things. Things are going on in the industry now. So really focus on those type of things. Also, focus your social media on those same basis. So you want to spend more time, especially in the beginning, on social media platforms and just building that awareness around your business that way, and just putting out great things that are informational to the end user, and not focusing on how many links am I going to get from this press release, or how many links am I going to get from this infographic. If you focus those type of strategies on the end user, these things will come. It's kind of like the old, field of dreams things. If you build it, they will come. So really when you're putting out content and really trying to build awareness around your new site, your new business, really focus on keeping things with the end user in mind. So you really want to kind of see what the market is doing and see what your business is doing and those type of things. And then last, once you kind of have it all set up and you kind of have a game plan, really dig into your analytics. Really try to figure out what is bringing people to your site, where people are on your site, how long they're spending there, those type of things. Really dig into this. You can really dig into like the keywords and how people are finding you, and you can put more content around those type of things. So with all that said, I know a lot of people are kind of overwhelmed by where do you start and those type of things. Really just focus on your clientele and what they're kind of craving for information. Build content around that. Make sure your site, when you build your site, very easy to get around, easy to navigate, good calls to action. Really just make it very user friendly. So if you focus on those type of things, and then focus your content on more along the lines of making it shareable, if that makes sense. Making it shareable and that people can find it interesting and be like, that's great information, I'm going to share this on my network and that kind of thing. So kind of focus around those kind of things and not worry so much about your rankings and link building in the beginning. Those things will follow as long as you make your other things very user friendly and build things and write content with the end user and your clientele in mind. So with all that said, I hope this kind of sheds a little bit of light on just some basics on where to start and those kind of things. As always, if you have any questions or need any advice, don't hesitate to drop me a line or shoot me an email. I would love to talk to you. Thanks. Have a great day.